The year was 1848, and two countries stood on the brink of significant change. The United States and Mexico had been at war for nearly 2 years, a conflict that would reshape their futures and redefine borders. This transformation was crystallized in the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, an agreement that marked both an end and a beginning. Today, we delve into the intriguing narrative of this historic treaty, often seen as a march of transition. The story begins in 1846, when tensions between the United States and Mexico escalated into the Mexican-American War. Driven by the American concept of manifest destiny and a desire to expand its territories westward, the United States engaged in a conflict that would deeply affect Mexico. As battles raged, the war left a trail of destruction and despair, particularly for Mexico, whose military was outmatched and outnumbered. After 2 years of bloody conflict, both nations recognized the need for peace. On February 2, 1848, representatives from the United States and Mexico convened at the town of Guadalupe, Hidalgo, near Mexico City. What emerged from these negotiations was a treaty that would drastically alter both countries' landscapes. The Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo laid out terms that granted the United States a vast expanse of land, including present-day California, Nevada, Utah, Arizona, and portions of Colorado, Wyoming, New Mexico, and Texas. This acquisition reduced Mexico's territory by more than half, and in exchange, the United States agreed to pay Mexico $15 million. Compensation that seemed paltry in comparison to the enormous land cession. But the treaty's impact went beyond land transactions. It drew new national boundaries and set a precedent for future U.S. territorial expansion, fueling debates on statehood, slavery, and governance in these new lands. For Mexico, the loss was profound, igniting a period of internal reflection and reform. The treaty's terms were a national humiliation, yet they also became a catalyst for Mexican nationalism and efforts to rebuild and strengthen the nation. Moreover, the treaty had significant implications for the people living within the ceded territories. It promised U.S. citizenship and the protection of property rights for Mexican residents. Yet in practice, many faced discrimination and loss of land. This transition from Mexican to American governance introduced cultural and social challenges that resonate even today. In this march of transition, the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo stands as a pivotal moment in North American history. Its signing marked the end of the Mexican-American War, but also the beginning of a complex chapter shaped by cultural exchanges, struggles for rights, and territorial negotiations. The echoes of this treaty continue to shape the political and social landscapes of both nations, serving as a reminder of the enduring impact of borders and the histories that define them. As we reflect on the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, we are reminded that transitions are seldom straightforward. They are layered with opportunities and challenges, victories and losses. Such was the case in 1848, a year not just of peace achieved, but of futures reimagined and identities transformed.